gosh.
Well, that ended abruptly.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Fantasia, The Regime's End. This is the demo, graciously pointed out to us by AZURE TWILIGHT, who has asked us to go through the demo to spread the word, because she knows what we like.
She's the developer, if you don't know.
Yeah, she's the developer, the artist,
Writer, I think?
Writer as well, yeah. And this is the third game in the series of Fantasia. We've played the first two. Mm-hmm. Only two endings with the first game, one ending with the second. We're gonna go back now. I am gonna make us do them all.
Yeah.
The
year of Fantasia.
The year of Fantasia is upon us.
Starting in August.
So we're just gonna get right into this thing.
Yeah.
It's a demo. I have no idea.
I'm kind of surprised that, I was hoping to play this when the full game's out, but, I mean, since the demo was brought up, I was like, why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
For transparency's sake, we were offered finances to play this game. We turned it down because we want to play it because we love the series so much. So just for transparency's sake, we were offered pay. We said no, but we're playing it anyway.
Because we love it.
We love it. Here we go. Let's see.
We want to support AZURE.
Ooh. Okay. Before we start, would you like a basic... Okay, some of us haven't played, so we might want the introductions.
It might be good.
Yeah, so let's start with the lore. So, of course, you can always skip now. So, sure, I'll try to make it brief.
Oh boy, yeah.
Good luck.
Oh, that's true.
Years ago, the essence of death, a demon lord named Oswald Lightgold,
It's okay.
ruled over the realm of darkness. With the intent of expanding his rule throughout the world of Fantasia, he sought to kill his two fellow immortals, being known as the essences of life and birth. To counter his evil plans, a girl from another world was summoned to kill him, thereby saving this world from the chaos he would cause. But something unthinkable happened. The two of them fell in love, and she managed to convince Oswald to rid himself of his evil ways, sealing his wretched realm in the process. Which, that was the true ending for the first game.
Yep.
Of course, the trouble didn't stop there. Remnants of Oswald's soul, a being by the name of Thanos, reclaimed the realm and fused with it. Then, when war broke out between the mortals, Thanos' realm awoke and devoured the souls of those lost in the carnage. As a result, Thanos grew stronger and threatened the world of the living. Ironically, this ceased the war and led people to ally against him. Yay! Fortunately for the people, Oswald's heiress, Valan... Valan, how are you doing?
Well, I'm alright.
There she is. Alongside the demon Kane and a handful of commoners and royalty alike, managed to seal the realm and stop Thanos once and for all.
Oh, my boy Kane.
My children. Like my Nazim.
Mm-hmm. It sounded like you said bat children, and I was like, wrong.
There might be a bad child in this. I don't know.
There was a butt child.
Nazim was the butt.
That was the canon we made up.
Yep, but there were wolf kids. They were nomads. There's animal characters, so maybe there's a bad person. I don't know.
Okay.
The realm is now devoid of all of its power, and all the demons within it have broken free to reside in the world of the living.
That's right. Okay, so we never got to that, but that's related to the true...
Because I was just kind of done with the game.
That's related to the true ending that happens in the second game, which I have gotten.
Yeah. This has caused new problems since most of the demons have become outlaws and only a few manage to live normally within society. But this story is no longer about them. It's about you now. That's so cool. Coming from us too. We're just like, AZURE? Okay, let's talk about the races then.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go over the races.
There are a few key races living in Fantasia. Humans possess the greatest population here, thriving as always. They are often found in big cities and establishments with their ever-increasing number of inventions. Does this look like some Leon descended to you?
Yes.
This looks like a Leon descendant.
Is it a Lango?
He's blinking at us.
Yeah. There's
Wait,
animation. There's animations.
Oh my
in the game.
freaking goodness! Oh guys, okay. Nomads are part animals who live in small tribes or covens and will ordinarily reside in the wilderness. Many of them are still considered savages, and they mainly lack intelligence.
That's insulting to Vulcan
Yep.
I know, what the heck? Elves mostly live far from human civilization, but many of them are attracted to the innovation of humans and so wander off to the big cities. Most elves are excellent in magic.
Magic missile.
Okay,
Navandels.
Navandels, there we go. The elves' darker counterparts generally live in harsher environments like regions near the sea and in deserts. They have a tougher build and are less adept in magic than the elves. I can talk. Like elves, they are able to live much longer than humans and nomads do. Immortals are rare. Once Thanos was defeated, the immortals went into hiding and their whereabouts became unknown. If any of these races married off to each other, their offspring would result in a half. Halves tend to have mysterious powers, so they are usually feared. However, thanks to many halves fighting for their rights, they have now become more accepted in society, though their birth and powers are regulated.
Interesting.
Very interesting. And lastly, the odd one out, demons.
Hi, buddies.
Is that Lee? Hi, Lee.
Okay, Azure, you and Abby are both grounded.
But Lee!
I like this development.
You can't ground the developer.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Lee looks much different.
Oh,
so.
no,
Yeah.
it's that aesthetic. Souls who died unpeacefully turn into demons, new entities which then manifest and live within the realm of Thanos. But the realm is now devoid of all of its power, and all the demons within it have broken free to reside in the world of the living. This has caused new problems since most of those demons have become outlaws and only a few manage to live normally within society. All right, here we go then.
We're good.
Into the fray. All right then.
All right, there's
Let's
your
see.
info dump.
You're welcome. Your story begins a few years after the hero Valen and her companions saved this world from Thanos, the second demon lord.
Okay.
Back then, after Thanos was defeated, war broke out once again in several continents of the world. The world's inhabitants believed that with no one there to instill fear into their hearts anymore, then the time for seizing all resources was now. Everyone's an asshole. Good to know.
I mean, nothing new.
I know,
Yeah.
but still, it's like,
Yeah.
aw, we fought for peace.
That's
And then they're
okay.
like, fuck you.
It's okay, we're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it this time for sure, damn it. No, we're not.
Coming soon.
So we're gonna do it. We're not gonna get a badge.
As such, a smaller scale war broke out between two other kingdoms on the opposite ends of the
Oh,
globe.
is this?
Oh, yes, this is a tale set between Valadine, an empire ruled by an elven king named Armand,
Okay, different. Yeah.
and Requia, a kingdom ruled by a Navadel sultan named Hussein.
All right.
That name's familiar to me, but I don't know why. But long before all of that, the sultan had a daughter. She was unrivaled in beauty and grace, and her smile brought warmth to everyone's hearts. I assume this is our MC. Her name was Fatima. Things had begun to change in her world the day she met that young boy. Let me tell you the story from the beginning.
Yes, please do.
She's adorable! I want to hold her! Princess Fatima was playing happily in the castle courtyard as usual that day when she noticed a maid rush by and leave a door to the outside unlocked.
Bump-a-da-bum.
No, not the outside world! Fatima, don't do it! As the princess of the kingdom, she had always been restricted to the castle grounds, unable to see what the world was like beyond the castle walls. And her younger sister had only ever scoffed at the idea of going outside, claiming that the roads were filled with dirty, burly peasants. But I love how it's like, and gone.
And bye.
Outside,
I'm
y'all.
not even waiting for the narrator to finish, fool.
For just this once, Fatima tiptoed. You did not do a tiptoe. You just bolted quickly toward the exit and ran away. Chances like this never come twice, as they say, and so she went. She's so cute. Look at that smile. Sorry.
I'm gonna pinch Sunshine's cheeks in place of hers.
Oh, don't. His poor cheeks. The city outside was bustling with more people than she had ever seen before, especially in the marketplace.
Yeah.
Everyone stared at her, obviously.
Obliviously.
What?
Oh, wait, it is obviously.
Yes. Her royal garb seemed out of place amongst the tattered robes and cloaks everyone else was wearing.
Never
She
mind.
could hear hushed whispers
Whispers.
from them, but no one dared to come close. At least not until.
I'm sorry, I made assumptions because it was an Azure Twilight game.
Aw.
I'm kidding.
I will take this moment since we kind of broke up. I really like the UI design right now.
Oh no, it's
agree.
really great. I'm really liking this. It's very reminiscent of some of the other like Steam dating sims I've played.
And I also
really
like the layout of how the text box looks.
Yes, I love
Really
this.
nice.
I love this aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
And she has other people going through to check for errors. That's what we're here for. It's a demo. We're checking it for her.
I don't think so.
She finally made her way downtown where the common people resided and there were no nobles in sight. Fatima didn't realize she was being followed until a gentle tap on her shoulder stopped her in her tracks. Oh no, not a ghost!
What's a princess like you doing in a place like this? Ooh.
A tall half-elf.
Jesse, could you scoot over a little bit just so it can be further away from my brother?
Ooh.
I have scooted.
A tall half-elf
Come, be
loomed.
free.
Oh, hey. A tall half-elf loomed behind her, his touch soon turning into an iron grip as he began to yank on the little girl's shoulder. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I should say there was like trigger warnings put on the download for this.
Oh.
So prepare like it's doppelganger.
Yeah.
Pretend we're in doppelganger
Fuck
again.
this shit, I'm out.
Let me go.
I'm wearing the wrong shirt. You won't have your knights in shining armor helping you, dearie.
Oh. Who wants this?
Boy,
death?
Grom!
Oh my god, I love it.
Yet after something, the Sultan's gonna have us killed.
Another man appeared from the darkness. He was Navendel, and he seemed to have a little more sense than his dark-haired companion.
Not if no one finds out.
What are you going to do anyway? Sell her?
That's what Craigslist is for.
Oh gosh, that's terrible. Stop.
That was a callback to
I know.
Oh, right, our joke doppelganger.
Oh, no.
But that's not a valid source.
You know that war's about to break loose, right? If we can get her to Armand.
Fatima's eyes widened. Her father had spoken ill of that elven king. What did he say again? Ah, yes, that Armand was a lazy, barbaric buffoon who has the audacity to ask for the Golden City's resources. Requia's capital, the Golden City, a majestic place where agriculture and resources thrive, and yet still dark alleyways such as these exist. Armand wanted to take over the city, but that only had been a rumor until now.
Until now.
Stop! He's adorable. I love him.
I'm assuming this is going to be the canonical love interest because it's being voiced by Flays.
And also, he's a redhead.
We
Yeah.
don't know.
We don't
nothing.
know. We know this.
We have no idea.
I'm
First
just
time we're
kinda-
going into an Azure Twilight game where we don't know anything.
I'm just
weird.
saying because Flays has a tendency to end up as canon
It's now
romance.
fate.
Does that
There
mean,
better be an ending with this guy.
Does that mean Lee was the canon one?
Oh.
Wait,
Oh,
you
no.
didn't voice
No,
Donut
he-
Man, did you?
No, I did.
I bonus Neo.
For some reason I thought.
And then she voiced Kane. But I voiced Oswald.
You did voice Oswald.
I was, but I meant seriously.
So if one of them voices it.
The three of them were surprised when a young boy emerged out of nowhere, holding in his hands a sharp object that was passable as a shiv.
Just
it's like
passable.
it's just like a piece of like wooden basket that's broken, so it's kind of pointy but kind of useless.
Not really.
The redhead was a Navendel boy whose face was covered in dirt. He had visible scars on his arms, a street rat who had never felt comfortable all his life.
Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat.
Street rat!
Get out of here, boy, or we won't let you leave.
I won't let you lay a hand on the princess.
Yeah, boy!
Eternal reward.
You're outnumbered.
I can fight ghosts.
Spinning bird kick! The man's words were cut short as the boy wasted no time in talking and used a nearby crate as leverage to jump towards the man's face.
My pancreas.
In his face? Oh. In reaction, the man quickly put his hands up in front of himself, releasing his grip from Fantima's shoulder. Alas, it was too late. Ha! Oh my gosh, yes, there's like action lines.
Oh, my butt!
The boy's shiv impaled the man's palm, followed swiftly by a roundhouse kick, yes, to the man's stomach. There you go, that could have hit the pancreas.
Oh, my brain.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We'll get it eventually.
Well, he'll get it right someday. The boy then shouted to the terrified princess, "Run!" But she couldn't. It was the first time in her life she'd ever seen blood.
You won't get away with this, boy.
Oh, did he die? The boy turned and quickly dashed between the two men's legs, tripping him instantly. He maneuvered towards the princess and grabbed her hand, pulling her from the two screaming men.
Follow me. I'll get you to safety.
Come with me if you want to stay the main character of this game.
Fatima kept her mouth shut as she followed the boy back to the castle, managing to open her lips only once when they arrived.
You okay?
I'm fine. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Malik.
I love it. That was the day she met Malik. The young boy was rewarded with gold, but he refused and asked for a job in the castle in order to get a better life.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, he's handsome!
Oh no!
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah, Malik!
Can we touch his butt?
Yes, I
Yes.
think so.
I hope
We
so.
must touch the butt.
I hope so. If he's okay with that.
If he's okay with it.
Yes, consensual butt touching.
Oh, I also should mention there is a gay romance.
Ooh.
Frick yeah! I did read up. There's a gay romance somewhere in here. It turned out that he had a knack for fighting and quickly became a squire, then a knight. The young man's hard work propelled him through the ranks until he was promoted to a royal knight, a position usually reserved for those of noble birth. Of course, this caused an uproar within the ranks itself, as everyone questioned the Sultan's decision. However, anyone who dared to raise their sword against Malik soon realized why. He'd kick your ass so quick. Hello, sir. Anyone except for Altair, the princess's bodyguard. It could be out of envy, because Fatima's gaze always lingered on the young knight's chiseled figure, or because Malik never listened to him.
One of those.
One of the things. Hello.
Leave at once! This is the royal palace!
Ghost Knight, yes! Oh, hello. Who wants to be Zen? Who's...
Wait, you've already got a voice.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
You
what else?
can't be. She can't be the Lee of this game. Not today.
Shawnee, be the lead.
This is the lead?
I mean, no, you
No,
don't.
the Lee.
Oh, the lead!
The Lee.
I mean,
Fine.
if people want me to be Zen, I could, but
No, you're already the redhead. I don't know how many characters are in this. So we need
it's true. We don't.
rock, paper, scissors between the three of you.
Should I
Go.
just go Temmie?
Sure, go.
Okay.
And the Princess Selma loves to collect rare seashells, and she always ordered them from my master. I can't read around the mic.
What is all this ruckus? I am gosh darn pretty.
Yeah.
Sorry, she's gorgeous. If I could have cha-ching. That was a cha-ching. That's amazing. I almost want just the dollar signs over the eyes at this point. Oh my gosh.
Ah, Princess Fatima! I am Zen, a wandering merchant and Master
Tahar?
Tahar's apprentice. I'm sure you remember him.
Of course. My sister always buys seashells from Master Tahar. Where is he now?
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Wait, that was a joke. That wasn't real.
The young demon shook his head.
I'm sorry, but the master has recently passed away and made my voice actor look like an asshole.
What's a voice actor, Zed?
I don't know.
My deepest condolences. You may enter.
What princess?
Oh, who wants to be Altair? Who wants to be a blue-haired Nightman?
Your Highness.
Oh my god.
That actually fits.
That fits too well.
Looks like it
I've
fits at least.
seen this man before, and Master Tahar never brought or talked about this so-called apprentice.
Of course he wouldn't. Do you think a demon like me so easily, can so easily enter the palace without raising eyebrows?
Guys, I'm like about to cry because all I can think of is Doppelganger and Clifford. I'm just like, we're back, man. We're back.
It means this character is doomed.
Oh, shit, Zed, no!
That was gonna have a cute romance.
And yet you try anyway.
I mean, it could be both.
Yes.
Well, his last wish was for me to inherit his business, and
With the upcoming war threat, we simply cannot let you in.
She's so done with Altair. She's just like, son of a bitch, I just want some shitty seashells, please. Please? Is there something we could... Oh, yeah, is there something we could do?
How about this?
Hi, Malik. A friendly voice greeted them from behind.
It's the chin.
It's the chin. It was the red-headed knight, out of his uniform again, no less. How dare! He's breaking the norms.
Leave, Malik. This isn't your concern. And what's with that gorgeous outfit? I like it.
Look at the little thing. It's animated and everything. Oh my gosh, kid. Yeah.
Hey, I'm done with my duties for today. I can't help but listen on y'all.
How dare you have ears?
They're very pointy.
Zen.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
are you gonna try and make me leave by force?
Of course not. All you need to do is get your master's will and show it to us. Then you can basically, legally enter.
The squinty-eyed merchant stroked his chin.
I'm sure that was coincidental, but I like that the music just stopped.
Just like,
It's like,
It's almost as if Altair was like, oh shit.
he's right. A devious smile sprawled across his face. Oh my. I love him. He's adorable.
In that case, yeah, I can be arranged.
He's gonna go like outside, grab a piece of fucking like papaya leaf or toilet paper or whatever and scrawl in there. It's like, look, it's real!
It's totally real. Well then, I apologize for the misunderstanding. I shall be back tomorrow with my inheritance will.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The merchant bowed graciously and pulled his carriage towards the town, waving his hand in farewell.
I still don't believe this man.
Great job today, Malik. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, I don't know if it's intentional, but she looks muscular and I'm loving it. Comparatively speaking to the other
I
females
do
in her
like how
games.
she looks.
I love her.
I like how she looks.
I guess that's what I should say. Compared to the other females, she looks muscular and I love
her
it.
hair.
Her
Yeah.
hair is great.
I love her. I just love her. I love Fatima.
You know, honestly, she kind of reminds me a bit of Azura from Fire Emblem Fates,
Oh, I can see that a little bit.
but with a bit more subtlety to her design.
I will love it.
Oh, you're just too kind complimenting Fatima. I'm just doing my duty, ma'am.
You are endangering the castle and everyone who lives in it. The demon inheriting Taha's business.
But, excuse me.
What is the world coming to?
Calm your tits. Her ladyship's fine with it.
That Malik's the best!
Okay, this game was made for us.
How rude. To mention something such as my pexes.
Would you prefer bosoms then? Have it.
Stop talking about my voluptuous pexes.
The young knight roughly slapped the mage's back. Altair clearly looked utterly disgusted, but he bit his lip and he's a mage? He's a mage!
He's a mage.
I replaced back in my head with butt.
Oh. Just smacked his ass!
I ship it.
Altair clearly looked utterly disgusted, but he bit his lip in silence so as not to offend the princess. Or because he enjoyed it. Now, Malik, let's not upset Altair more.
No, you should totally.
A petite maid approached the trio, informing Fatima that her studies were about to begin. Aw, fucking school. As Fatima waved goodbye to the two men.
I just imagine that Fatima. It's like, your studies. Oh, school.
I'm so proud of her. and Altair's just like, Madam, language. Malik, you're a horrible influence on her. She waved goodbye to the two men. Altair turned to Malik in a fit of rage. Oh no, it is Luke.
Fight!
Kiss.
That too!
Fight, then kiss.
You have no chance with her, you know that.
Oh my god!
Sex.
Why?
If Monster Promise taught us.
I love how you immediately covered your mouth like, I just said that out loud.
Sunshine!
Monster Promise ruined our train of thought.
See, this is why I wasn't allowed to play Monster Prom, because I would have just ruined it as the mother of this group. Sunshine!
Why? Because you have a better chance than me, a nobody?
No, because she's better off with someone else more fitting. A prince, a wealthy noble born. I'm just a low-ranking noble who has nothing to offer her other than my talents. And I wouldn't even, I wouldn't have ever even looked in her direction. Had the Sultan not appointed me to be her bodyguard.
He's just getting more and more silly as the conversation
I love it.
goes on.
That's
As
partially.
soon as the princess is gone.
He's just like,
That's partially intentional and partially because I'm really bad at keeping my voices out of each. I mean, just look at my custom robo.
I
voice
thought
is-
it was amusing.
Again, partially intentional.
For her sake, and everyone else's, leave her be.
Malik clenched his fist, but he was not an idiot. Altair could propel him backwards with his magic before he even got a hit in.
Just I can picture like the friggin' Smash Brothers home run, just pew.
He could never beat Altair in a fight, a reason why Altair was Fatima's bodyguard instead of him. Aw. The conversation ended on a sour note. Only Fatima was left clueless as to why the young knights never met her gaze again afterwards. Aw, they both love her so. Then war broke.
Oh, great.
The war lasted for 2 long years
All right.
until...
Does red or blue die?
Well, Altair.
Oh.
Princess, Wake up, princess.
5 more minutes, Altair.
We are under attack.
That was the most calm attack warning I've ever heard.
The princess rose immediately, still in her sleeping gown. This is still her sleeping gown? It's gorgeous. Altair didn't hesitate to pull her towards the door.
She has that main character closet where it's just a whole bunch of the same outfit.
And she's like, just a sec, I gotta get changed. It's the same thing, madam. Don't worry about it. Turn around! As they went further and further outside, the pair was surprised by a certain red-haired knight on the path.
Princess! Altair, you're alive.
What happened?
Let's go, there's no time to waste. The castle is already filled with enemy soldiers.
But what of father and mother?
Okay, this is a Fire Emblem game.
Gosh dang it.
Malik's expression darkened and his gaze shifted toward the mage. Altair quickly realized the meaning behind it and dragged Fatima forcefully the other way. Oh, well, now I'm an orphan. Wait, what about my sister? Altair, why?
I understand.
The mage said no other words as he blasted away through the castle walls. Oh, did he just like fucking like
fireball?
Yeah, like magic missile the wall down? Just talking about a boost.
Yes.
This way.
I accept this as canon even if it isn't.
And the 3 of them ran and ran and ran. That day, Requia fell. The golden city that once stood so tall and majestic was now in shambles.
Well,
King Armand managed to infiltrate Requia's palace and slay the Sultan and his wife. Yep,
Well,
I'm an orphan now.
Yep.
Citizens of Requia thought that they were doomed and that the kingdom would no longer have a future. But a sliver of hope remained.
Fatima.
Princess Fatima managed to escape the We're going on an Anastasia movie adventure? Yes! Yes!
Ah.
of the amnesia.
Of the amnesia!
But everything changed when the enemy attacked for the Fire Emblem.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Managed to escape the palace alongside her 2 most trusted bodyguards. Fatima's sister, Queen Salma, was married to the ruler of Leonara, a neighboring kingdom. If she could somehow convince her younger sister to aid them, maybe they still had a chance to reconquer Requia.
Okay, I'm just gonna tack on another 10 Fire Emblem jokes and leave it there.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
cool.
Armand, however, was no fool. He quickly realized the absence of Fatima's corpse and sent for an assassin to murder her. This is a smart villain.
So
Yeah.
He actually went and looked for her corpse.
Yeah, he's like, wait, where's there's nothing?
But I have an important question. Can we touch the assassin's butt?
I think
I think if I remember reading the description, we can touch the assassin.
Oh my gosh, I want to touch the assassin's
I think we
butt.
can touch the assassin's butt.
An assassin called Ash.
Oh, I want to touch his butt!
You have a chainsaw for a hand.
You?
Ah!
Wait, what?
You mean we're the assassin?
What?
Oh my
Oh my gosh! Wow! Wait, so we're not Fatima?
We're not Fatima? What? We can pursue Fatima though.
Fatima's the gay option?
Oh,
I hope so.
I hope so.
That'd be
Wait a
awesome.
minute. What? Wait a minute. They said in the description you can actually get other couples married, not just
Yeah, you can play matchmaker.
Yo! We gotta have them
Oh
touch
my
butts!
gosh. So I guess if this is us, I was planning on being MC. Do you want to take Fatima then, essentially?
Sure.
Okay.